How's it going, everybody? Steve from Perfect Reload here, and welcome back to another edition of Full Motion Sickness, where we take a look at the wide and wonderful world of FMV games, specifically those with just the best acting you can possibly find in the world of entertainment. And today we are doing another game that I have never experienced before, and we are doing Who Shot Johnny Rock. This came out on multiple systems, and even had an arcade cabinet. It's made by American Laser Games. They did a lot of stuff for the 3DO. It appeared at a few other places as well. The only thing I know about it is that it is like Gangster themed, and I'm pretty sure it's like a parody of Gangsters, but I could be entirely wrong. I'm fairly positive it's a comedy. Maybe they do play it straight and it's just kind of gotten a reputation as a comedy because it's so bad. But I'm looking forward to digging into it. I always enjoy when I get a chance to watch one of these for a game that I have never played before. So yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's get in and find out who shot Johnny Rock. All right, here we go. Well, there goes that guy. The other guy's already dead. We missed that. Oh, there he is. He's washing the window.
There's someone to see you, boss.
As soon as I saw her, I knew she was trouble.
I'm in trouble.
Okay, this is definitely a parody.
I need your help.
Then I made my first mistake. I said I'd listen.
This is like Picard's fantasies on the holodeck.
Someone shot my boyfriend, Johnny Rock.
Oh.
And I want you to find out who it was.
Johnny Rock. He was a singer. He always wanted to be on the hit parade. And that night,
With
somebody
a very
made his
modern
wish come
garbage
true.
can. Did he fire through the window and the bullet curved?
When I got to Johnny Rock,
Like at a 90-degree
I found
angle?
this in his hand. When I got to Johnny Rock, I found this in his hand. When I got to Johnny Rock, I found this in his hand.
Johnny, are you there? Johnny,
I
what's
don't
the lucky number?
think those scenes went together. Like,
Johnny and I.
that guy getting shot got shot from like an impossible
We
angle.
were going to be married.
Let me guess, there's a gun in one of those boxes.
I want you to find them.
I asked if she was followed. She said she didn't think so. Besides, how do you turn down a dame that gives
that guy
you
did.
roses?
Johnny had the goods on somebody, and I want you to find them.
I asked if she was being followed. She said she didn't think so. Besides, how do you turn down a dame that gives you roses?
The key to the mystery will be found
Well,
in Johnny's
thanks for letting
safe.
us know. And that guy went all in on that.
Nail the rat that did this. Put him away until he's as old and gray as the
All
cement
right.
in his cell.
Then I made my second mistake.
I'll give him this.
I
These
said
people
I'd
are
try.
committed.
And then I opened the telegram. The casino. I knew Johnny Rock had played in this private club.
What's the password?
I showed him my 38.
Okay, Brad.
Okay. Why does he have a southern accent? That's a whole lot of cigarettes.
There she was in the purple cape. Lockjaw Lil. She was the type.
This game definitely has a budget. It certainly doesn't have a budget like some of the other stuff we've seen. That guy's... Oh, bye, Burt Bacharach. Everybody's got a gun. Thank my dog for contributing to tonight's soundtrack. This is his protest anytime I film one of these. Oh, okay. Don't shoot. I have a gun now, too.
Don't shoot!
No, maybe he did. Now I have a gun. Now I'm dead. Nope, I'm back. I have a gun again. This is like watching a fucking stroke. Everybody's got a goddamn gun now. Okay, so if you haven't figured it out yet, this is a rip of the Laserdisc version of the game, and it has like outtakes and bloopers to a degree, and it has like alternate scenes and stuff like that. I thought that this would be kind of like a really it's an odd way to do one of these videos, certainly, but this is like such a weird, unique thing that I was like, let's do this because it's going to make it so much more ridiculous.
You're crazy.
Just like Johnny.
Just like Johnny.
Oh,
I told Lil I just
like
wanted
Johnny.
the facts.
I loved Johnny.
A star was born.
Then I told the bleeding heart I just wanted her clue to Johnny's combination.
This is what you need to
69,
look for.
420. Okay. Is it speeding up? Oh. 5, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1 horse head. Hey, can't you see I'm garbage cannon here?
I walked into a room of sharks.
This is the suspenders room.
I told him I was looking for mumps.
Yeah, well, I ain't looking for you. I'll store you in my
Oh,
cheeks
his
to
mouth. I was thinking about
Take
anal
care of him,
insertion.
boys.
I'm sorry. That's a personal thing. That's how gunshots work. Man, what is that movie? Oh, it's like a 90s or 80s action movie where like nobody is supposed to have a gun and then like everybody has a gun. Oh, I wish I could remember what it was. That's this game to a T.
All right! Look what you did to my place! What do you want? What do you want?
I told him that I wanted his clue to the combination.
I very handy dandy wrote it down. We had to see that one again. Nope, see ya. I love that they were instructed, obviously they had to because of the way the game works, but it's just like, do not react at all to someone else getting shot. This is fascinating. Oh, that was her best one, easily. The guy that jumps forward definitely had some better takes. Oh, that one was pretty good, firing the gun while you go down. Oh, this fucking guy. Janitorial rage here. And no one in the cast could pocket the 8-ball. We filmed it 76 times. Oh, yeah, it's just like B-roll. Like, it's just... Oh, yeah. Grabby's High Explosives. I love going to the High Explosive store. Don't tell him you were at the Quickie Mart. I was at the explosive store.
I fought my way inside the high explosives factory. I found the character I needed to talk to.
I splashed acid on my face.
I don't think that really... I don't think that's a thing, bud. You just look like you have some acne. That is definitely not a barrel. That is some type of children's play tube. Right onto the ladder. Nope. Do it again, everybody. Everybody dies twice. Listen, we're paying you $50. You die as many times as I tell you to. You want to get your union card? You fall down. I'll give him credit. That tube was more rigid than I initially thought. Who Shot Johnny Rock has the most rigid tubes? Oh, he shot twice. Oh, I can see why they cut that one. Don, I think you could die better. We're gonna need you to reset and do that again. And also, you know, after you're dead, if you could refrain from continuing to move, that would really help. You know, we're going for realism in this project. Yes, dead people always look before they fall. I did the same thing. Ah! Okay. The guy just looks like fucking Wilson from Home Improvement. Hey, was that machine gun fire over there? Oh, maybe I should just hang out on this ladder. Oh, no, definitely gonna fall into this pile of mattresses.
All right, copper, arrest me. I run a clean operation, just a little dynamite.
I mean, this can't be an illegal operation. He has a sign on the front of the fucking building that says high explosives.
Who's gonna be partners?
I asked him for his clue to the safe.
Yeah, okay, here it is.
Oh, here we go again. Oh. Bang, bang, bang. Those are out of order. Oh, those are the clue. We thought it was so funny the first time, we decided to do it again.
I went to the garage.
Oh, this is my favorite porn hole. Garage.
So you're the bright boy. Beat it. We're busy. Hey, why don't you show him that rod we just greased up, boys?
Yes, boys. Show me all of your greased up rods. Yep, keep rolling. Remember in this scene, the floor is on an incline, so when you fall, keep fucking rolling. Yep, just keep going. The other guy that was dead is now gone from the background. The first guy's still there, I'll give him credit, he's hanging out. That's not how bullets work. This game has obviously got some, what was the name of that movie? Was it just called Bullet, where Angelina Jolie can make the bullets curve? Or Wanted? Was that, I never saw it.
I told him, no more monkey business.
So Johnny owed me a little money. So what? Everybody does. I got nothing to hide.
I asked him for the clue to the safe.
All right. I don't even have to grease my palm. It's there.
We're so original.
We're gonna have to shorten your nickname, Slugger.
Okay.
To Slug. You've put on a little weight. How does it feel to lose it?
Okay, this guy's just great.
Let's give that heart a listen.
Cheese. You remind
Okay.
me
I want one of those doctor things. What are they called where they have the pizza cutter on the headband?
Next time, duck. Yeah, patching you up anymore is like patching up.
Also, I know that doctors still to this day dress nice. I've certainly gone to doctors that were in a full suit, but I mean, if you were performing like a bullet extraction, would you be wearing like a 3-piece suit? I mean, I don't know, maybe back then they were.
Take him to the morgue. No money?
I mean, I guess, I'd certainly rather have my doctor show up in a 3-piece suit than like shorts. Like if a doctor showed up in shorts, I'd be like, I think something maybe is a little bit wrong.
Let me explain the difference between the good guys and the bad guys. The bad guys have the
Thank
guns.
you, Colonel Sanders.
Here we sit broken-hearted, A stray bullet.
This guy's
killed
neck is
our
thicker than the
dearly
width of his
departed.
ears.
It's Betty Bye for this private eye.
It's like the
Better
guy
luck
from,
next time.
so the guy from Samurai Cop? Is it Robert
You make a
Zerdare or
good
something like
stiff.
that?
A bad shot, but a good stiff.
He had like the
Out of
crazy,
money,
oh
out
no,
of
he had
luck.
a
That's
crazy
the name of
face,
the
not a
game.
crazy neck. Somebody's got a crazy neck. Who's that guy in Hollywood with a crazy neck?
It's a wall safe. It's upstairs behind Johnny Rock's picture.
Joey Ray.
Be sure and shoot the numbers to the combination in the order that you collected them. Don't forget your lucky number, boss. Once you get to the study, you'll only have 4 shots.
I used to make those, if I was bored, I'd make those like paperclip chains. You like turn them into like a necklace or something.
You are chewing up a lot of cash going to that Sawbones. You better save
Nobody
enough
ever
for
files their
Murderer's Row.
their nails at work anymore, right? Is that a thing that's just gone away, or is filing your nails at
Hey,
work
look.
back again now that people are working
Get
from
over to
home?
the pool hall and hustle up some extra cash. Hi, boss. Roll your lucky number at the casino and make out
Okay.
like a bandit.
I wish I knew, like, in the context of the game.
There's something
I
going
assume
on
there's
at the
like
garage.
branching
You
paths
better
or something,
check
and
it
that's
out,
why they had to
boss.
film so many of these, like, because they're not even really like pickup shots or B-roll. Like, this actually seems like it might be
A big shipment
relevant
just
to the
came
plot
in
of the
at
game,
warehouse.
perhaps.
Be there. You
Oh,
got
maybe
all
you
the
could call her
evidence, Chief.
multiple. Maybe we're seeing this out of
I can
order.
imagine
Maybe you could
better
call her
save some
multiple
cash
times
for
or
a
something.
Bulletproof vest. There are too many suspicious thugs hanging around the office.
This is
They're not
definitely
coming
like
back here anymore.
it makes this show like weirder to like do this like out of order, perhaps,
There's no
and like this
evidence
like very
here.
disjointed like with the extra footage. But this is like such a, I would say like rarity, because I know that there's
look,
behind the scenes
you are not the
footage
only one
of some
trying
of
to
these
get into
games.
Johnny
Like I
Rock's
think
safe.
Night
You
Trap
better be
has a
careful
lot of
when you
behind the
get to that
scenes
mansion.
footage, but you don't really see it that often unless you really go digging for
Hey,
it. And when I
boss,
was sourcing this
spinning your wheels.
for this video, I knew that I
And
wanted to
this
do this
mystery
game.
game's gonna
Like,
be
this was the
over.
first thing that came up instead of just like a regular playthrough of the game.
You took too long. Somebody has already solved this crime.
Okay, this had to have been that you could call her. Maybe you could call her after each
took too
chapter or
long.
each
Next time, work
gameplay
faster.
section or something like that, and that's why there's so much of this.
Hey, boss. The police say they want the guilty party alive, so just shoot
okay.
the gun out of their hands.
Oh, so the like part of the gameplay is just like a little animated. Kind of looks like Nick Arcade a little bit. Hanson Cartridge Company. All right, so bullets. It's like glass case with 2 pistols in it. It looked like.
Johnny's mansion. Now I had to
How can
get
you even
inside.
see that? You know, these are this kind of game. You know, we've done a couple of these on this. We did Crime Patrol previously, where these games had arcade cabinets, and I genuinely don't remember any arcade I ever went to as a kid having a game like this. Now, there are definitely shooters that, you know, like a light gun game you would have in an arcade that I went to that had like real actors too. Actually, I don't know if there were any with real actors, because
Now to shoot the
Lethal
4
Enforcers
clues.
is all digital actors, right? I guess like Area 51 does, but I mean, those games definitely didn't have story like this. Like this almost feels like weird to play something like this in an arcade, because you'd be trying to pay attention, I guess, to the dialogue, and it's a loud arcade. You know, arcades in general, like especially if you never like lived through that era, you know, if you're younger. There were some arcades that played music, and then there were some arcades that didn't, and you know, they would get pretty loud with just all the games going. You know, at least the ones I went to growing up, they would crank those games pretty loud.
I knew the combination.
You know, typically,
now I just had to shoot it
I would
open.
say, you know, you always want to be able to hear what you were playing. Nope. Okay. This is so bizarre. Oh, that guy's back.
Yeah, I shot him. The no gun.
Are these just extra scenes now, or like is like the actual story of the game done? A lot of these games were like super short. Like you don't realize like how short they were. There were some of these light gun games that legitimately were like 12 to 15 minutes long. This is pretty nuts.
Johnny Rock wrecked my life like you wrecked my bar. You're never gonna get away with this. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. I'm gonna get you.
I mean, like legitimately, like a lot of arcade games, like you know, like beat 'em ups and stuff like that. Like if you had the quarters and you could either brute force through it, or you were skilled enough. Though a lot of those games were really tilted in the favor of getting more quarters, either through the arcade operator raising the difficulty level on the board with the dip switches, or just the game in general being, you know, there were straight up games that cheated. Like that's not a surprise. I mean, there were a lot of arcade games that were like 20, 30 minutes, like at most, you know? And they had to get their repetition because with a game like let's use like Street Fighter for an example,
Knowing Johnny Rock's
you know,
murder
you
has
had
been
competition. You weren't playing that for the story. Like you were going to put more quarters in one way or another. Either you're playing against a computer or somebody's got next or whatever it is.
Oh well, tomorrow's another day,
Okay.
and I know something about survival.
And now I did too, but I had this strange feeling
All
that
right.
we'd all meet again another day.
Well, I guess that's it. I'm gonna pause it there, and let's see what the rest, because there's more on this video file. Okay, so the rest of the stuff is like trailers and things like that. So yeah, that was Who Shot Johnny Rock. Yeah, definitely a weird format for one of this, but I thought it would be kind of interesting to take a look at some of the behind, it's not really behind the scenes, but like alternate takes, like how they kind of made one of these things. You know, obviously, you know, we're here to joke around on games like this, but you know, these things were the hot thing for a while in video games. And you can tell by some of the stuff that we've played, they got pretty big budgets because there were a lot of people that were able to sell console manufacturers, publishers, whoever it was, that like, hey, this is the future of games. And so we saw a lot of stuff like this. And obviously it wasn't the future of games. It kind of came and went, you know, pretty quickly, but you know, pretty cool little slice of history there. So yeah, that was Who Shot Johnny Rock. On the scale of the stuff that we have seen, it's definitely on the goofier side of things, although this was a very disjointed look at the game. So I would kind of say like, mid-level, you know, I don't know if this is a game that I would say like I would want to go back and play. It's not like as entertaining as something like Wirehead or like a Double Switch. But I could definitely see playing through this at least once. So yeah, we'll leave it there and we'll be back again with another episode of Full Motion Sickness. Yeah, we'll see you there. Take it easy.